Hello, in this video, I'm going to show you how to find the sample mean, sample standard deviation, and sample variance given raw data, and how to do that on an fx-991ES Plus, second edition by Casio. So first thing we do is we want to go ahead and get into the right mode. So to do that, we have to hit the mode button. And then if you notice number 3 says stats, hit 3. And then it's one variable statistics, so hit the number 1. Now, if you notice, mine has a frequency, and that's not a problem. I can just put the numbers in, and it's going to give me a frequency of 1, so it's not a problem. But some of yours don't look like this, and you want it to be just a little thing, so don't worry about it. Let me show you what to do. Hit Shift, Setup, and then if you hit down, number 4 is statistics. And do I want my frequency on? No, 2, I want it off. So it gives it this to me this way. So if this is the way it looks, great. If it looks the way you previously had it, that's fine too. If it looks like this, it looks good as well. Either way, you would hit 13, because what if you had numbers 13, 27, 38, 51, 42, and 19? You could just go hit 13 and equals, 27 and equals, 38 and equals, 51 and equals, 42, oops, my bad, 42. 42 and equals, and 19 and equals. So if you do that, on number 7, you're going to leave it blank. And that's how you get this, everything in a calculator. If you go look up, you can see all those numbers. If you're looking up, just look at all those numbers. You can see everything. So what we do is hit all clear, and now above the number 1, it says stat. So Shift, Stat, and it has a bunch of different problems here. In fact, it has 6 different things that you could choose from. Because what we are interested in is sample mean, sample standard deviation, variance. I'm going to show those to you first. Those are all under variables, which are number 4. So if I press number 4, it gives me a choice. N is the sample size, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I press 1 and enter, it gives me 6. So I have 6 values. Now I have to clear that, Shift 1 again, number 4. And so number 2 is X bar, which is a sample mean. So if I hit 2 and equal, don't forget equal, the mean of those numbers is 31.66666, etc. Now to find the sample standard deviation, I clear this, Shift, number 1, and number 4, and 3 will be the population standard deviation. You're probably not going to use that very much. Unless you have all the information from your entire population, you're not going to use this. You would be using a sample or a subset of that population. So number 4, again, is S of X equals 14.500. Now that gives me the sample standard deviation. Now to get the sample variance is a sample standard deviation squared. So hit X squared and equal to 10.2666, etc. Now there's also possible to find other things besides this, and that's what I'm going to explore. So what I've already done, and if all you wanted to know was how to find the sample mean, sample standard deviation, sample variance, we're done, and you can just turn off this video. But if you want to, there's more that you could look. So if I go to stat 1, we already explored number 4. Let's look at number 3. You have number 1 is sum of x squareds, and let's just do that. Number 1, and 7,068. That means if I took 38 and squared it, plus 27 squared, plus 38 squared, plus 51 squared, plus 42 squared, plus 19 squared, equals 7,068. Now, let's clear that, and do the same thing again. Get number 3, and number 2 sum of x's. So if I add 13, 27, 38, 51, 42, and 19, ends up being exactly 190. So that's those values when you're looking at these. Now, what's cool about this one is it gives you some other stuff. Now, number 6, the minimum value, maximum value, you can see the minimum value is 13, maximum value is 51. So no great, but if you had trouble, you could do that. But it also gives you what's pretty cool is what's called distribution, number 5. Wait a second. That is not what I wanted to do. So 2 is data, right? And let's see, what is type? Some variable. Number 6, it's just those 2, right? Okay. I thought this gave more information than that. Sorry about that. And that basically gives you what you need to know. Now, the sum of x and sum of x squares, you could use that when you're finding out doing all this work by hand. And here, the population standard deviation, you can find out, but only if you have the information from the whole population. So you very seldom use that. So I hope you find this beneficial, helpful. I hope you have a blessed day, and thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.